Hey guys, Ravin here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Backrooms. I don't know much about this movie except that it's directed by Kane Parsons and stars Chiwetel Ejiofor. I really like that because I like him as an actor. I think he's a really good actor. So it's nice to see that he's in this film. Other than that, I know that the film is highly rated, which is one of the main reasons why I decided to watch it. Because I'm not really a fan of horror and thriller films. I think that's the main genre of this movie. But I also see that there's a bit of science fiction elements in it. So that's interesting because I am a fan of sci-fi. All right, I'm just going to jump right into it. Thank you guys for being here. And after my reaction, I will be sharing my thoughts on the movie. Interesting, this movie is 1 hour and 50 minutes long. Similar to another horror film I watched previously, Obsession. That too was kind of short, sort of 1 hour and 50 minutes, I think, about that. That was a good film too. I'm, again, not a fan of horror films, but it was a good film, so I hope this one also is a good movie. So what, this is footage from 1990. It's like a really empty office space sort of thing. Sort of environment. Floor. And this person seems like he's being chased, or sounds like he's in a lot of distress. He's desperately trying to find the exit.
I need you guys to come out. Can you come, please, Standard?
Something else is in here, some kind of supernatural being. Sci-fi, so what does that mean? A portal to another dimension or something like that. Dead bird. So it was part of a experimentation team, and the other guys got killed or lost, and he's the only one left. Experiment gone wrong. I like how it's shot in found footage style so far, and it stayed that way for a while now. We're only seeing things, we as the audience are only seeing things through this man's found footage, this man's camera footage. Wow, that's a creature, isn't it? Nice. You only get to see it through the same thing, the camera footage. That's
we all have our loops.
As a child just now with a mom, right? And she's reminiscing about that time.
Behaviors that keep us walking in.
Pretty sure. This is her as an adult now. Alright, she's a therapist. Okay. He's going for therapy.
Are you interested in forging a new path?
Why not? I'm here.
Trying to improve his skills in making friends,
As we've done before.
forming new relationships, connections.
The role play.
All right.
kick me out of my own house?
Yeah, he has some trauma.
Hey, Barbara.
It is my house, by the way.
Emotionally traumatic past,
Okay, so,
which is probably, that's what led to his problems.
I don't know how late. She was already asleep, maybe midnight.
Maybe if you'd come home earlier, we could have spent the evening together.
So Barbara's his wife.
All you ever do is wind down. You're always at the store.
She's resembling his wife
You want
to...
kids, right? The family takes money, which means
to
someone...
accurately.
No, what do you think happens if you do manage to graduate? You leave me with the bill. You're too busy working for the first time in your life.
Now you're being cruel. It's because you didn't get to be an architect.
I am a fucking architect! Stop selling shit furniture! Their fat fucking ass and help me!
Damn, that got too real. That really escalated. That was good.
I'm sorry.
He got really into the role.
Losing my temper or whatever.
The purpose of the whole exercise. To feel what you feel, and then learn to identify a new path. Your reaction was actually quite normal.
Interesting exercise.
Tired of spending your hard-earned doubloons on overpriced furniture? The Captain Clark's Ottoman Empire, the Santa Clara Valley's next dens and bathrooms aplenty. First-time homeowners, we've got you. In modern design to the classic styles of yesteryear. It's all here. Well, Captain Clark says, no credit, no problem. Walk in today and get your
Cheesy
dream
ad.
sectional lounger, kitchen table, floor lamp, and stolen the key just off the 680. Now, walk in today. Deserves a throne, and we've got one with your name on it here at Captain Clark. Oh,
Oof.
No, it's good. It's outtake stuff, dude.
turn the fucking camera off, Bobby.
Okay.
So I surmise that he's struggling. Business is not going really well. And that's giving him more tension and stress, dissatisfaction.
I'm no expert, but
Nice framing of the shot. What year is this set in? This current time right now? What this year? What year is it set in? TV seems old, so does that mean that it's some time back, like early 2000s? He's sleeping in his furniture shop. So that's why his electricity bills are up, because the power comes back on. Why does the power come back on? Supernatural interference, right? This is most likely, very possibly be that building back from 1990. Yeah, horror film indeed. All these open spaces and the lighting, going up and down. I mean, going on and off. It's the red thing. The red buttons, yeah. It is has some kind of portal or connection to another dimension, another universe or whatever. That's where the sci-fi element comes in, I guess. Yep, he's going to stumble upon it at one point or another in the film. Wow, he just phased through that wall. Backrooms. So are there multiple dimensions or universes involved in this back room? Like the different walls, the different rooms, they all lead to, they're like a doorway to different dimensions. He can't get back. Oh, he can get back. For now, at least, he can get back. You better mark this place, the exact point where you can go in and go out. If not, you can get so easily lost and you don't know where the hell to. Is that furniture from his store, from his furniture store that he doesn't want, that was discarded, and how did it end up here though? Very effective too as a scary movie, horror movie, because you got all these corners and dark places. Anything can jump out and or slowly peek out behind the corner. Can very easily picture a chase scene through through these hallways. Our protagonist being chased by the monster or whatever. He can't get trapped here this early because I'm pretty sure that therapist also gets dragged into this, right? She also enters this dimension, this back room. These back rooms, I should say. What is the creature saying? Hello, is the creature greeting him in different languages? What does the creature want? I mean, we saw that it wasn't really, didn't seem benevolent, seemed to have evil intentions because it attacked that scientist, I'm guessing, that researcher early in the film. Unless it attacked the researcher because that research team, that scientific team was interfering with that creature's world or whatever, I don't know. Which I hope that is the case, because that would be more realistic and that wouldn't make the creature, the alien creature, more like there's a typical evil baddie who wants to kill the humans simply because it's a horror film, Async. It's the name of the research company. Could these guys still be alive? The research team from 1990. But they're like trapped here, locked up in some interdimensional jail. Interesting direction. The film is taking its time in this area, these backrooms, and just letting the main character explore. Interesting, it's stuck in there. Like it's cement or something like that. It's not really fast paced, it's taking its time with the scene as the character explores this area. It's more like mysterious, focusing more on the mystery aspect of it. A nice shot, nice camera shot. But we are intrigued. I mean, at least I am intrigued because he's a relatable character, sort of, he's flawed. So you do want to follow him on his story and see him uncover this mystery. But how are you going to get out of here? Is this some kind of game? Shaky cam, adding to the tension and the heightened stakes. That this guy needs to get the hell out of here because he's being followed, he's being supposedly chased. Is he going to do it? He's going to be able to get out even. So what, it shifts. Maybe there's a different entry point, another entry point. Or is that like some sort of a game for that creature to lure beings in, humans in, and then play with them, torture them, like some kind of hide and seek type of thing? I don't know. I mean, because it is a horror film, horror/thriller film, so you'd assume that the antagonist, that creature that we saw in the beginning of the film, doesn't have good intentions, right? $1990. So Clark's world, where we see him, and the therapist is Set in 1990, okay.
Just use the time we have. Fine. Little tired, maybe?
I look like shit.
Stressed, animated.
Are you intoxicated right now?
Why you say it like that? Drink since Friday. Probably why I look like shit. Can I ask you something? I found a place.
Well, of course she's not going to believe it.
Store, just, you know, like there's a wall, and on the other side of the wall, the store just keeps going. Something to hide the entrance, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I'm not following you. Is this a room you didn't know about?
Like an office building. Like a huge office building. If it makes any sense. It's like, get some things right, you know, but there's no way they get everything right. You know? Close. Why are you looking at me like that? You know, for a shrink, you got a terrible poker face.
But not dangerous.
Nope.
In these offices?
Not that I've seen. It's moved around when I'm not looking. I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand it. Hundreds of people I just haven't seen.
Yeah, he's on edge for sure. He's on edge.
You see, it's like a maze. It just goes on and on. And
Why do you think no one else has found this place?
you know, it's not on any city maps. The entrances are hidden, so who'd think to look?
Self, you haven't had a drink since Friday. Do you think there's
Hallucination.
I'm gonna come back here. You're gonna owe me a serious fucking apology.
So how does she get roped in? She goes and checks it out, explores out of her own curiosity.
No, we're gonna tie ourselves up. Research.
Very vague.
These are supplies and we're using them for research.
Yeah, research for what? Yeah.
Be more specific, dude.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Will it work?
I taped an outline on the other side too, just to help us find our way back.
Bobby?
I want to be back before sunup.
Dude, it's like 9 p.m. What the fuck?
Oh!
Come see for yourself.
Did you just fucking... What? How the...
Are you?
Babe, did you...
But you've endangered these two kids because there's a thing there, you know, there's a creature there, some sort of threat, some force.
It only gets
You
better.
ran away from it.
Be able to tell if I was high.
You are high.
So he's brought them here knowing that their lives could be in danger. So that's a dick move. And
All right, just take it slow.
this is a dick move on Clark's part, and no weapons, like no gun, no
That is actually
bat
kinda
or
steep.
whatever, in case the creature comes back or whatever. This guy is going to get kidnapped by the creature. And interesting, now again we go back to the looking at things through the found footage
What do you mean, club?
Yeah, it's just
camera footage. That's how we're seeing things now. Gives a different kind of feel to the movie, you know, like interesting, because we didn't see this place before.
more line out.
I can't. Far to go.
He didn't come here before, Clark, so how did he know about this place? This pathway down.
Fuck. Pull me up.
I am gonna. He's right.
Pull him, man. Fuck.
Get in front of his feet. It feels fucking.
What do you say? There's someone down there.
We got you. What?
It's gonna drag him back down, isn't it?
Not is this? Whoa. Okay. Fuck! Don't let go! Fuck! No, don't let me go! Don't let me
You're gonna push them down too. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that is fantastic. Holy shit. Oh, damn.
No.
Oh, you're effed up now. Nice, you're still going with the found camera footage. And I like how earlier on with Bobby, when he saw the creature, it wasn't very clear at all, because this is a camera footage and, you know, it was dark and all that. So it never is clear, right? A lot of the times it never is clear. The monster, the creature in these horror films. It just adds to the mystery and the tension of it. You should have come here with a weapon, man. Should have come here with more people, actually, but I mean. Ah, what's got the camera now?
Hold on, let me figure this out.
Nice. Nice shot of her shadow from that light back there. Nice, the sort of like heartbeat sound you hear in the background. The sound effect as well. You know, you should really get the authorities and get a weapon. That would be the smartest thing to do. But as usual in all these movies, the main characters, they don't do the most rational or logical things, right? A lot of these scenes are slow moving. It's mainly as like these characters explore the rooms, explore the back rooms. It's very deliberate, slow paced and all that, which, yeah, I guess for a first time watch it's fine, but doesn't make for a good repeated watch. At least for me, that's how I feel right now anyway. And it mainly works for a first time watch because it's that hook, right? The sense of intrigue and mystery, sense of foreboding, what she's going to find, what the character's going to find when they turn the corner. Why is everything so quiet? And the fact, it's a horror movie, horror thriller movie, so that just adds to it. It's like something's lurking, something bad's gonna happen. It seems very quiet right now. Empty space, no one around. One really creepy thing, one really messed up thing hit me. So the fact that all those clothes over there, what does that mean? The creature takes away the clothes of all its victims. But they're all naked. That's the creature, right? There's a creature that looks like a bit like a pirate. And that's why that scientist was like, had a look on his face, that kind of like shock and that
You found it.
because Clark dressed as that pirate, it looks like that creature, right?
Why are you hiding?
You're being too loud. The one that kept me.
That's weird. Disfigured faces.
I learned to push people away before they could hurt me. Right where I started. It's a real mess. Am I right?
Clark. Yes, it's a real mess.
But also beautiful.
Different realities.
Who are these people?
Remembers them. And the more times it remembers something, here he's remembered. Just slightly wrong.
That creature's talking through Clark, right?
Places and rooms and buildings. They're an improvement on the originals. I want you to tell me that I didn't do anything wrong.
I was wrong about you.
Not like that. Not so fast. I got kicked out of my own house.
This is great acting. This is great acting by this guy, by Chiwetel Ejiofor.
A lot darker. Exercise with her before it doesn't go anywhere.
No, please.
Ugh. So that she looks like his wife. That's right. Even earlier on, when they showed a picture of him and his wife, it kind of looked like the woman looked like the therapist, looked like Mary.
I lost track at the time. I stopped off for a few beers.
Clark.
Barbara! Off for a few beers.
This is messed up.
Define a few.
As many as I wanted. I pay for it. I pay for everything. I pay for the roof over your head. Well, that takes money. So someone has to work around here.
Just because you didn't get to be an architect.
I am a fucking architect. Because someone won't get off her fat fucking ass and help me.
Never even met her.
Stay in character.
Fuck you!
Interesting.
You want to know the real reason your wife left you? Was the whining. Nothing's ever your fault, is it? You get kicked out of the house? Blame your wife.
You say it is my fault.
But it's just the way you're wired, isn't it?
She's fighting back. Quite brave of her, given the circumstances. And I like how this...
I have no fucking idea.
I like how
I can't.
sort of this climax of the movie is taking the form of
Get up to me.
that exercise they had earlier in the previous
I can't save anyone.
therapy session.
I don't think I want to change.
Then don't.
I like it in here. For the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Then stay. Right where you are.
How... What's the relationship here between the creature and freaking this guy, Clark? I mean, what?
What are you doing in here? She's our therapist.
Our therapist. Yeah, okay, so the Clark has been turned by the monster.
You don't have to worry.
So I guess
She says we don't need to
it's been a couple of days, huh? It's been a couple of days. And Clark,
It's just the way we're wired.
God damn. Damn, she break a leg or something. But I wish we would have seen more of that. You know, she said Clark always blames everyone else, everything else, but everything is not his fault. I wish we would have seen more of that. Because, you know, that would be really nail home the point. It would really get us to believe what, you know, her perspective, her point of why Clark, you know, blames everyone but himself. Blames everyone but himself, yeah. We'll see what happens. Are the researchers going to step in and you know, should have quickly taken the weapon and whacked it some more and finished it off. Ah, that sound effect right there. That sound effect right there, that scary thing. And even this creature itself is like a misrepresentation, misremembering, right? Like what Clark used to say. In many ways, this creature is kind of like Clark, right? A twisted version of Clark. But why though? Why does it look like Clark? Why is it like based on Clark? Okay, can we please get some clarity into what the fuck is happening here? Who are these researchers? They're researching the place, observing the pirate.
Every day I go in there. Try to find out even a little bit more. I map out areas. And more I'm convinced that nothing in our lifetime, nothing in maybe all of recorded history means more than this. I can't even describe it.
It's like describing a dog to someone who's never seen a dog. Now you want me to describe it.
Exact words of
He'll write
Clark.
it down and then what?
Mary,
You let me go?
I want to find out even a little bit more.
What's gonna happen to me, Phil?
You're a science experiment. You're part of the research now.
That decision's not up to me. If we could just talk, just you and me.
It's all very mysterious, all very shrouded in mystery.
We could unpack some of this. We've both been in there. Get on the same page. Doors opening everywhere. You don't know why. What's connecting them?
So what is going to be a sequel? There's so many unanswered questions. Jeez. Right. So that thing, that those back rooms, they're like a living thing by themselves, and they're trying to find a way to recreate and remember things that came through there, trying to make sense of it. What is it? What's behind it? What kind of force is it? And that creature, that pirate thing, I mean, it's based on Clark. It observed Clark, those back rooms, that force or whatever observed Clark and created this version of him as the pirate. And why does a pirate go around killing people? I mean, what, just because it's a horror movie? I mean, it's so many questions. Wow. Interesting movie, interesting concept. I don't really like how it left us with a lot of questions. Those type of movies that do that, I don't really like it. I mean, because I like to know what's happening. But other than that, the acting was good, story was interesting, it was intriguing, it was an effective horror film, good dialogue, interesting characters, though I wish there was a bit more character development for Clark, Chiwetel Ejiofor's character, and even Mary, right, the therapist. I wish there was a bit more backstory given to her and her home getting demolished and how that's influencing her thinking, because we're just shown images, we're not really given answers or explanations for certain things. Overall, it's okay, I guess. Not something... Interesting concept. Yeah, science fiction for sure, and I appreciate that, but it's not answered. There's still a number of questions, right? So those story threads, those storylines are leaving me hanging. I mean, regardless of whether there's going to be a sequel or what, those things should be answered. I feel in this movie should have been answered. Interesting movie. Okay for me, not particularly good. I mean, in the sense that in terms of my enjoyment or something, I'm eager to rewatch again. This movie's not it, but I'm still glad I watched it. One thing that came to my mind as I was in the few moments after finishing my reaction was how, like I mentioned previously, those back rooms, and also as explained by Clark, Chiwetel Ejiofor's character, that these rooms misremember things. So everything that they portray based on our reality is not quite accurate. So my question of why the pirate, that creature, is particularly evil and wants to kill people and all that. So I know that it's based on Clark's character, and now thinking about it, I can sort of see why it's evil and bloodthirsty, but I think the connection is still weak, because Clark, he made a dick move by bringing in those two kids, those two younger his younger workers in there with him, and not really explaining how dangerous that situation is, that they could potentially die, which they did. And we learn that his mindset is he blames the world, he blames everything, everyone else but himself. He's not really a responsible person, doesn't take the blame for his own mistakes or his own problems. As the therapist said, right, as Mary explained, as Mary said, when she was tied up at the end. And also he seems stressed and frustrated. So I guess, yeah, things like that are negative aspects of him as a character, but to have the Backrooms misinterpret them and portray them in this huge pirate character, pirate monster, but make it like evil and bloodthirsty and wanting to kill people. I don't know, for me, I find that a bit of a big leap. And even like at the end when Clark like turned, sort of like he's saying, I don't want to change, this is who I am. And he was explaining how the room worked to Claire. He tied her up. It is in tune with his own mindset because he likes being lonely. He doesn't want to be around people. And it was really, it's a bit of a leap for him to go from his normal life to that, you know, like so fast. It was a couple of days, sure, but it was still, well, okay, maybe not a couple of days, maybe more than that. But even then, it's still a big leap, and they should have explained more about his character. They should have shown, the movie should have shown more, I feel, of his character being more distant, not liking to interact with people, preferring to be alone, blaming others for his mistakes, having that tension. She should have spent more time fleshing that out so that when he did switch, when he did started like being like, okay, he's okay with the monster, he's accepted that, you know, he likes being in this back rooms, it would have made more sense, and maybe would have added a bit more credibility to the monster being like outwardly evil, like killing people and all that. And it would make sense, the connection, the relationship between Clark and the monster, like the way he's talking to it, he accepts it. Is like, she says we can be who we are here, we don't have to be anything else, it's okay to be who we are. The biggest like disbelief for me, like the biggest leap that I had to take was when it reveals, he opens the fridge and it's that girl, his assistant manager, her head is in the fridge. I mean, how do you get to that? You know, I mean, where did that cruelty and anger and psychopathic nature come from? I mean, it's a big leap for me. It's a big leap. So, because we didn't really see those characteristics before, and yeah, maybe you can say Clark has gotten used to that place and he likes that place, the back rooms. That's where he truly belongs. Should have shown the time of that. Should have shown like maybe a few weeks or whatever, or a couple of days or 1-2 weeks. Him getting acclimatized and used to that place, then being like, all right, this is where I truly belong, not in the real world, because I like being here. I like being lonely, you know, things like that. So there should have been a lot more fleshing out of his character and of certain things, you know, to make the movie make sense. Because the way it left, there was some leaps in logic, some leaps in character decisions, the path that characters take. Especially, Clark, you know, his character progression, the decisions he makes, found it a bit too unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys watch the movie? And if you did, what are your thoughts on it? Thanks for being here. And if you like my reaction, you can please consider subscribing to my channel. If you want to check out more reaction videos from me, you can click over here. Alright guys, that's all for now. I'll see you in the next reaction. Bye.